So before it was just like this, when I started working with it 2 years ago, it was already revolutionary. This open AI models, and everyone was like, "Holy crap!" Like you could like all of a sudden like autocomplete. Like you could start like giving it, for example, you could write, for example, writing an MVC, a model view controller type of application, very standard on whatever framework you're using. If you give it enough like examples of your code, like this is a controller to create something, to list something, to delete something, like a CRUD application or some SQLs. For example, you give it example of all your SQLs that you usually use for your reports. You could probably figure out like whatever next SQL you would ask it to write it down, right? But over time that like got even like better and better and better. Like nowadays the models, they can reason about a problem. Like you can write like very little instructions and you just like internally like reason about it. So because they realize that people would just like you're using it to copy back and forth from a text editor, right? Then we're gonna dig into the coding aspects of it, but people would copy out of ChatGPT and paste it in whatever, and then paste it back into ChatGPT. So they built in this canvas offering that you can edit stuff right in there. So imagine if you're a writer or a journalist, you're you can create like things right from there. Or if you're a account manager, you need to draft an email to to customers and all, so you can have templates. So whole business can be revolutionized and by just like producing these templates for you to paste into ChatGPT and then getting outputs.
Got it.
You as a data analyst, you can literally describe your whole business, like how you understand, and then you paste in all your SQL and everything, and you can just have it right in whatever SQL you ask it to, or propose any other tables and other solutions for whatever you give it at hand. So you can use it like ChatGPT in that way, or you can use like tools like VS Code, for example. If you use VS Code, and there's this extension from GitHub, the GitHub Copilot, you know, that provides you that autocomplete driven by AI. So as you're writing your code, the autocompletion is not just like a a dumb autocompletion, that just that autocompletion that you would get regularly, but it can use AI to figure out what you need to write there.